Micromobility is a rapidly growing industry based on the usage of shared vehicles such as scooters and bikes. It is the future of transportation, an electrical, sustainable, shared economy. One of the leaders in the space is Bird, a unicorn startup which became the fastest company in history to reach $1 billion valuation. Lime, Grin, Voy, and dozens more have also been funded with millions of dollars. Recently, there have been questions about their financial sustainability. Reports forecast Lime's 2019 losses will exceed $300 million on over $420 million in gross revenue. Some analysts predict that Bird is in a similar predicament, losing nearly $100 million during the first quarter of 2019. These punctures in revenue are mainly the result of charging, repair, and redeployment costs. It's a vicious cycle. Micromobility hangs on a thread. These companies need to re-strategize and innovate. The survivors and ultimate winners will be the ones who can cut their costs aggressively. Wheeling Mobility provides an answer. Charging and relocation costs offer the most potential for savings. Private charging stations could be the solution. Dockless systems rely on their convenience for the user. People want to pick up and drop off their scooter or bike at the closest and easiest opportunity. They're using micromobility services for the last mile, that distance between their homes and bus stops, or from the public transport station to their office building. Scooter trips last on average 15 minutes and cover a typical distance of 1.6 miles, or 2.6 kilometers. About 40% of scooter trips are used to connect between public transport systems. Currently, scooters are left wherever it's easiest for the rider. This leaves the vehicles open to theft and vandalism. Companies are hiring staff to collect scooters, take them to a warehouse to be recharged, fixed, and stored, so that early the next day they can be deployed and reused. The problem is that locating and picking up scattered vehicles is extremely inefficient. It takes a lot of time and costs too much money. Alternatively, the gig economy model allows companies to hire the public as chargers to collect vehicles and take them away to recharge and deploy at a cost of $5 to $10 per vehicle. The electricity cost to actually charge a scooter is below 10 cents. The scooters are also at risk of being mishandled and damaged. Therefore, this model is not sustainable. It's time to switch gears. This is where Wheeling Mobility comes in. We provide modular charging stations that can be installed almost anywhere for free. This will solve major problems facing the industry. Most importantly, theft, storage, and charging. Our vision is to create a network of stations available on almost every corner to support the micromobility industry. Having a network of parking and charging stations will dramatically reduce the operating costs of companies like Lime, Bird, Grin, Jump, and Bolt. The industry will finally be able to leave the vehicles in the field without having to recharge, maintain, or safeguard them in warehouses. Wheeling Mobility is developing a charging network offering free stations to residential, commercial, office, and public venues. We are partnering with retail chains, real estate developers, and even governments to supercharge adoption. Stations can charge between 2 to 70 vehicles depending on the space available. Affiliates get a station, free Wi-Fi, and the opportunity to offer customers a convenient way to start and end trips at their destination. Riders use the stations for free, and operators can connect to Wheeling Mobility's platform to recharge and store their vehicles. Micromobility is changing, and companies need to adapt. Users and governments have seen the benefits and are now pushing towards a more structured and user-friendly ecosystem. While scooters and bikes expand their footprint, investors expect them to pump up profits soon. If these businesses want to survive, they will need to change their operation strategy. And today, Wheeling Mobility is taking charge. To find out more, please visit our website at wheelingmobility.com.